tell them need it. I need that. Before the white shades, it was white clothes. Kiss the flow, tell them need it. I need that. Before the white shades, it was white clothes. Kiss the flow, tell them need it. I need that.
Trust. We took the path of dust, like grew up fast, but it wasn't fast enough. It turned to ash and dust. Betrayal and trust. We took the path of dust, like grew up fast, but it wasn't fast enough. It turned to ash and dust. No one knows what's to happen next. At best,
oh yeah, we are live. Welcome to the channel. Let's Talk Beats. I'm your host. If you know, you know. We're Foreign Dome. One word or two. It is a free country, so it is up to you. Listen to this unreleased. Super pleased, super grateful. On this early Friday. Friday, guys, it is Friday. Ain't no telling what you could tell us. Life's enough to think to be betrayal and trust. Just wait for people to get up in here. Return to ash and dust. We took the path of dust, like grew up fast, but wasn't fast enough. Producer can't collaborate with Dom, he make his own beats. They couldn't trust to leave. Get you knocked over. Appreciate the light. Verses right off the stove written with pot holders. Never been so focused, you miss things you should have noticed. I sure have. And does the mud need a lotus? Quantum computing could not decode this. Survives are heavy but smooth, confident and cool. Doing good in our community is how we made the news. If you gotta let me get back, let's go. Got a few things we doing behind the scenes. We dreaming bigger than little office cleaning. Reminder to keep it effortless. And I do let's go. The rap stick with it, don't give up. There's no such thing as luck. Run this back if you get stuck. They said April 7th. Right, so I should have a new achievement. Whether or not, I mean, this is showing me an achievement from April 7th, like it's new. Okay. Let me create this one. Underground hip hop sounds make the party stop. Fake beat lyrics, I don't hear it. Please make it stop. Almost 20 years since an NC been this hot. Face game good. Welcome to my live. We on the road to 300. We at 280. Let's go. Extra office hours. We're gonna go over some documents. Let you guys get a behind the scenes and know what we got going on. Have a great time Friday morning. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Let's go. No, I couldn't. Now we can. Not sound. Make the party stop. Fake beat lyrics. I don't hear it. Please make it stop. 20 years since an NC been this hot. Things getting good. Just can pull up at any spot. So head said, young brother, stay the course. Youth will grant your speed, but going to grant you before I say youth will grant your speed. Never blame the source, cause the work is the root, not like the horse. Okay, let's go. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. RKG, what's up, man? Great to see you in the land of the living. Like the live, subscribe to the channel. We on the road to 300. Like Leonidas. I might just watch that. I haven't watched that in a minute. The Crazy Xerxes. And I actually really don't even like this joint right here. I'm like, but it's because it's so irony. Because am I underground? I'm absolutely in the underground. But I create music that's not also like what I call snooze fest. I be messing with, because I got some partners who they are all like real deep in the underground sound. Like that's their sound. Like, and I kind of mess with them. It's like, because I have that sound too. Like, what would be that sound for me? Do I have anything on No Need to Stress that sounds like that? I don't know if I got any That's not underground. This is not underground snooze fest. This might could be what I would consider. Yeah. Listen to them drums.
Sackcloth and ashtrays, red birds and blue jays. Salieri MCs, flu gaze. Just how they check in. Full flight on the
I mean, it's got some energy to it though. 98 jet plane.
37,000 fleet altitude above stress claim. Dime sector dialect.
Among other things. See, the audio's acting funny. I can tell.
Chess games, they profess things. Rare forms the main. Trust the holy name. Ignite the flame. Make them rise above their shame. Break the chain. We play no game. The fact is we don't praise the same. Stay in your lane. Our spirit is framed. Hearts inflamed. But the blessings came. Just the same. Rockin' Calvin Klein the hands. Just keep it clean. Couldn't find no stains. Play no games. Name no name.
I'm super looking forward to seeing if this project that we got going on over here is going to fix this problem of my interface communicating with the Mac, because my interface is vintage. My Mac is modern. The protocols for the vintage interface do not align with the protocols for the modern Mac, and it's creating all types of issues on this back end. But fortunately, we're not complainers, so we're super grateful and thankful that we're even able to broadcast the way we are right now. So it could just not be working, and if it wasn't working, then I wouldn't be able to broadcast. But it gives us an opportunity to create and build something, which some of you, if you've been kind of aware of what we got going on, see, I'm on shuffle. See, there's another one that's like, this and Fake Deep were probably the two that I created. See, mind you, lore to this, all of these songs, like I said, I'm back from the dead. Our God didn't take his hand off of my life. But 2024, I was the strongest man on the ICU. That's what they told me. So now anybody who knows anything about hospitals, you don't want to be in the ICU. You do not want to be there. No. Cold blues, right? So I came back. God didn't take his hand off my life. I recorded all of these songs in the days, months, weeks during my recovery. So to say I had a full recovery, Most High will be verified. Miracles do happen. That's how we get to walk and talk in miracles. So, but these songs specifically, I was like, I don't really like them. I don't really like them at all. But I don't judge myself creatively. So I created, so I went through with it. And now the songs are done, but when I still listen to them, I'm like, man, like, I don't really like that. But that's what I needed to express at the time in that session. That's where we at. Eric, welcome to the live. Like the live when you come in, man. Mental gymnastics, the split. It never took long for a phone need a switch. Hang with Red Phone Dome, it might get you rich. It never took long for a phone need a switch. Where's a failed family man that don't make him no monster? Like this artist out here begging for a sponsor. Just don't quit, he don't put it out until he conquer. Give it a rest, couldn't care less. You think the best. I don't think I have any chamber music on this one. Not a Catholic, just a Baptist, so they still confess. Trusting in the water walkers, all out with no vest. Mental gymnastics, black MCs do the split. It never took long for a phone need a switch. Hang with Red Phone Dome, it might get you rich. It never took long for a phone need a switch. Yeah, that walking, talking miracle, that's not in here yet. I haven't, because that's on Water and Good News. So that hasn't even, Water and Good News hasn't even gotten processed to where it's like, yeah, okay, I'm okay with having it into the iTunes. I only put it into the iTunes once it's been processed. And now, mind you, that's why, like I said, some of these lives, they're all about transformation. So yes, all of these albums, we do go back and do the processing too, because like I said, I just updated to Reason 13 maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I think it was on sale. So I'd been using Reason 11 for all of these sessions, because I liked Reason 11 a lot. Like it did everything I needed to do, and I didn't need when it comes to like software. Like I don't update if I don't need to. Like if the software still does what I needed to do, like why am I going to update it? So I was running and rocking and rolling with Reason 11, but then when I got the M4, Reason started acting funny with the M4 because the 2000 what is it like Reason 11 Reason 11 is not built to function on the Apple Silicon. So it was acting real funny. It was just acting really strange. And before I was on the Silicon, I was running it on my Windows system cuz I run Windows as well, but for this setup I've been running it via through a Mac. So I was like, rather than just keep beating my head up against the wall trying to get the Reason to play and function the right way, I was like, all right, we just upgraded the Reason. And so when upgrading the Reason, that means all of these albums that were done and recorded in Reason 11, they need to be upgraded and updated to Reason 13, which for me is like, it knocks multiple nails with one hammer. So I don't have to like come up with ideas. Okay, like what am I gonna do today? Like I don't know what to do. Like what should I do? Like we don't have to do that. Like if I just stay on task, which is not always the easiest thing to do. This I could say could be chamber music too, but it's not Snoo Fest. It's super energized. This joint called Set the Pace.
Watch how you approach. Just to tell by the way you rap, you never had to kill a rope. You can take it coast to coast, raise the toast.
I be playing with rappers, cause rappers be playing so tough.
Go with the heavenly host. Can't serve two masters to be
Rappers be so tough.
big enough to be a sinner, but big fella guard the post. Dimes yes, yes, and it's no, it's no. Never took a silent oath. Lay that story on.
So I said, cause rappers are so tough, I said, I could tell by the way you rap, you never had to kill a roach. I let a roach live the other day, and when I looked at it, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like I live in Florida, like there roaches all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Like you can try to get rid of them. I'll let it live. Like, all right, you wanted to, what I'm supposed to do? I'm gonna step on you? Like, no, let you live, man.
Never took a silent oath. Lay that story untold, paid the toll. The truth is no such thing as control.
I spared his life.
Still much love for lovies we've outgrown.
Now Rat, I don't know if I can spare his life. He might have to go. He gonna have to go. Yeah, he gonna have to go. Not living with no rats. Not living with no roaches. No, sir. Be replaced. Phonies taking up space. Things we chase, nothing getting left to waste. Done right in the mind, done right. What did he find in the mind? That's just a sign of the time. I like this one. See, I like this in a way that I don't like those other ones. Pembroke Pines.
Take my arms, still find a way to climb. God himself put forgiveness in this heart of mine. You cross the line when the stars align. But just super deterministic, so it's by design. Trust the word, so I'm not out here looking for a sign. Why would we have soda? We could have water or wine.
Facts. Straight up. Straight up.
Sunset, say goodbye to the shine. That's fine. Go ahead, let them whine. N-bomb quick, grind.
And I've lived in all type of environments, so it's like you can only control the environment so much. So it's like learning to live well and play well with others. Others being people, creatures in the air, things that crawl on the ground. Man, it's crazy. Set the pace, struggle in vain. Yeah, whole loaf. This is another one that I don't really like because it's just so kind of unorthodox. Like, but I created it, so I don't judge it. But when I listen to it, it just doesn't really manage my expectation. What do you say? You say, why get the guts all over? Keep the souls clean on God's green. Right. Facts. Straight up. Who you know? It's not. Now, matter of fact, let me just do this. I told one of my producer buddies, who also rhymes. We got a song together. He's not on the song yet, but I want him on the song. On this one right here, where is it? Silent Speaker. It's on something that doesn't actually exist. So like, if you notice, like if you look, I don't really do too many features. Like I can count on my one hand, like right now, like how many features I have. So we got Trash Thompson, we got Black Chadori, 2 joints with Black, and we got a joint with Know It All. I'm supposed to have one in here with the young brother Patty Honcho, but I haven't finished that mix and master to upload it. That's, you know why. That's actually on this. This is going to be the first one that I have 2 features on. Talented Brothers, Happy Artists out of the Bronx. Know It All is out of Queens. Black is out of VA. Trash is out of Mississippi. And the brother Patty's out of Jersey. Talented Brothers. Gifted. You not on my mind, you not on your mind either. Few F-bombs, but we didn't find either. Lies get deep, between my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. Lord, don't let my heart turn to a solid speaker. Don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Lord, no breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my heart turn into a... Say, Lord, don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. VR made it thus far, not playing the part. I'm back alive with a sacred heart. The Hood Park in downtown Brooklyn used to spark. Burwell Hall, J Street Hall. Walk fast, no time to talk. Grandfather Marion told me go make my mark. This private collector's art. The brightest rhymes 2 at a time since my mom gave a pizza from Noah's Ark. She taught me how to freestyle. Rest upon Grandpa, rest in peace now. Flow soap like the beach style. Everybody covered in scars. No, like the shots fired, found out the battle wasn't ours. I was like, going to go to Mars, but won't be by tomorrow. Then go to the sorrow. That you couldn't cargo. I'm messing up the words, but it's hilarious. Got your hard road, you're not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. That's my 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find either. Like the live, subscribe to my channel, we on the road to 300. I think we at 280. Let's go. And my soul turned to a silent speaker, love no breather, a silent speaker. You can only hear this here. This is all unreleased. This is all unreleased. And what's the joint with the Patty? I like that one too. So this is going to have 2. That's going to be a fast. This is something that doesn't actually exist. I told you, this young brother Black, he's like, you name your albums like Oprah Winfrey titles. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's how you know a rapper's a creator. Like Oprah Winfrey title, like an Oprah Winfrey show title. Like I guess like Oprah Winfrey, she would have them crazy. So I said, man, that's something that doesn't actually exist. Counting Blessings is on this one. Just Do Better, Me and Mine, Very Paris for Lunch. Dime took a flight. I don't know why I really love this one. I mean, for those who know, like this is probably like what I would say is probably like my favorite song I've ever done. Just the beat, subject matter, all of that. These grandparents for lunch. Caught fatigue from traveling the world. 36,000 feet up, can't say hi to your girl. Be pain, he reused words to create murals. Currency exchange, dollars and murals. Or was it francs to rupees? In Delhi, listening to ragas played by Sufi. I'm a Christian, so I didn't wear kufi. Ruth Levy, despite the headlines in the news feed. Roof Rocks and new breeze, fresh linens, please. We didn't get fresh linens. Oh my goodness, we did not get fresh linens. They were fresh though. Let me stop playing. Let me stop lying. They were fresh. Yeah. But those places is dusty. You could come in with the cleanest like outfit on. You could come as clean as you want to clean. And you get out there and you can guarantee within like 10 minutes. Yeah, you just covered. It's crazy. Beautiful but crazy. I seen nothing like it. Nothing like it here. Maybe it might be like that out there, like Nevada or somewhere. It might be, because there's a lot of dust and wind over there. Yeah. Don't need to check the label, it's on the table. And you don't gotta be concerned that the supply chain broke. So we need to go through some of these documents from today's work, even though it's not Friday. Took a flight out of London. What'd he do? I tell you the lore of Dime, right? They'll be like, Dime, no you didn't. Dime, you didn't travel to London, Dime. Dime, you didn't do that, Dime. They really don't like Dime. They really don't. And I say they, it's a certain like population of rapper artists that, man, they just I just rubbed them the wrong way. That's what it is. So now we done jumped all the way to Bigger Sacrifice. Yeah, double tap the screen, subscribe. Yeah, hit that. Appreciate that, man. We're gonna pin this. Focus on my mission. Downstage to find. Revive like Mark Watney in The Martian who got left behind. Through nights with no lights, potatoes and rice. We in it for the long haul, we not for the high. Faith first, family second, balance illusion. Eyes on the prize, it's the only conclusion. Life will never wait, so why waste a breath? 28 million miles away, just face death. Failure tastes lessons, every scar's been a test. Breath for climbing up with no fear for his flesh. Just and trust his God can get his paper. Just and trust his God and get his paper. Like a rock steady ticking, there's no break for us. Like a rocket to the moon, we not waiting up. Gotta pick a side, it's either hate or love. Just trust his God and get his paper. Love his love, just he never treat him like unicorn. Guarantee love, he gon' keep breakfast, lunch, and dinner warm. Blow the horn, blowing rubber till all the tires gone. Till it's gone, put in work like this is a farm. Help you water your grass, take care of your lawn. Brain over brawn, our mind was gone when we lost on. All these years later, harder more, still moving on. Love to see the ducks land when we feed the swan. Relax and Bora Bora, but then use a boogie board. If you not in to do it big, what are you in it for? Got so much stash and keeping plenty more. Came a long way from dressing out a work uniform. Let's go. Trust his God and keep his paper. Trust his God and get his paper. Clock steady ticking, there's no break for us. Like a rocket to the moon, we not waiting up. Gotta pick a side, it's either hate or love. Just trust his God to get his paper. I like that one right there. Smarter, think about fish, they don't feel wet in water. Justin was out there hustling, picking up mortars. Mama was dreaming about me crossing over borders. Then his guns in the sea, so the early morning was a bad influence on D-Ham. Apologies, fam. Can't tell you how much money flowed through these hands. Back to the drum board, had to pull up new plans. Long as EBT cover shrimp and them fried clams. Always in the air, I don't like dry land. Always new car, but I feel them fresh in Rajasthan. First two teas outside, bet I'm hotter than 98's the temperature. Dime set the mind frame, thinking like there's 10 of us. Much let her know it all, but just to tell them get the gloves, picking up the mud. Long way from selling word to college campus thugs. Drinks into reality, once rappers and jokes. Those passed on the foundation, mirrors and smoke. Word over birth, crown kings for show. Plant fertile seeds for gardens to grow. Every rhymes of brick, each verse cement. Dealt with the pain after the money was spent. Flex for the net, out here missing the rent. Want proof of perfection, lead with intent. Why play rich, turn crumbs to loaves of bread. Rappers games turn the lies, just can't be spoon fed. Rappers say we're sick in the head. Our music gets spread, not left on red. That's a paper ground loan instead. Says the books we couldn't write when we dead. We the head, can't be timid, chasing limits. Minutes, John started, barely finished. Pressure, turn the diamond, struggle any climbing. Climb mountains just to climb it. I can see chasing applause. Rare good to lose against industry laws. When the smoke clear, be no probable cause. For Redfern, thankful for all of his flaws.
One thing about Redfern, that brother put in words. Be that way until they put me in the dirt. You didn't know me as pro, don't call me dime. Nothing like these whack MCs who be wasting time. As a teenager, I was JSC. They
But the system just crashed again.
Rack MCs think they nice, make us wanna slap.
Let's see if we.
They can't really freestyle. They
If I
gotta write
disappear,
the raps. Let us find
rejoin
out
the
you
live.
get your words off an app. In 365 days, you couldn't make a stack. Just to show you how to turn 3 to 300,000. Let's talk beats.com, keep us counting. Lovey hated on us, yeah, she traded on us. Like watch what the players pay, but not watching the owners. You win our presence, keep it real, you get a bonus. Sci-fi watching, but they
We
still
back.
couldn't clone us.
The crash can happen at any time. The Colonel got crushed. I tell you, come up here just rapping. Come up here chatting and rapping. Let me go look at these documents for the work. When I smile, where she wanna ride, we're gonna take you places where you won't go. Her last man was a hobo named Joe Blow. I got your loving and she never brought you no dough. Pa said it's on for years, like, boy, you pimpin'? No,
Just gonna get it with you or without you, that's the difference.
You gotta pay a tax.
Finish strong, bet we go the distance. Like I met you fast,
but it leaves in an instant.
Peppermint tea,
So
tree
6.
oil, that's my incense. One time for all our
So let's look at the navigation guide. We just go through file through file.
When
This is the who, what, when, where, and why. Every folder in the system. I just kind of got to breeze through this. I don't really need to go through this in detail. I just need to confirm that it's 14 projects now because there was like 6. This was last modified like back in March. Okay, so how to use this guide tells you how to use this guide, the master folder map. These are all of my projects. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of different projects. We launch businesses. We do all this type of stuff. So it's like we need to transform websites, all of that. It's pending. Certain things are pending. 2 of 43 complete is not true. It's more like 15 of 23, 43. When this is completed, this is pending because it's going to continue to stay pending. Because, I mean, there's so many devices in my studio. Stream Intelligence, 135 plus streams. I mean, at this point, man, I mean, congratulations to that. Like, the fact that we've done over 135 lives, like, I can't even wrap my mind around it. I never thought that I'd be on YouTube like that. I was posting videos and long form content and doing little podcasts. I do step counts every day. So like at this point, it's like 10,000 is like the benchmark, like they tell everybody. But on a good day, like we pushing 20,000 or better, morning and evening. So because we, like I said, we on these lives like it's Friday now, so like today like day off. So we don't really gotta be concerned about waking up too early, but. You know, when we wake up, we'll go get those steps. And so then we would do these walking talks. And we would record those walking talks and they would turn into a podcast. But now, like, YouTube is taking my lives and turning my lives and they're populating the podcast. So I don't even know what that's about. I still got to look into it. But 135 plus streams. I can't believe that. Cannot believe that, man. Salute. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. Like, right now, I think we got like 300 something videos here. Like, my channel, I already accepted it. Like, I know like a couple of like lovies that are really successful on YouTube. They 500,000 subscriber channels, 13,000. Like they're doing really well. And like we had conversations, and some of them I'm like, I'm surprised that your channel doesn't have more growth and like thousands of videos. And you would think like, okay, this person like Lovey's beautiful, like smart, intelligent, all of that. Like say like only 13,000 subscribers, like only 13,000. Like right, like how crazy that is. We think in the mind, like to my mind, like 13,000 people. Could you managing 13,000 people? Like we had the crowd control for 13,000 people. Like more than likely, do I think that we could participate and assist in doing it as one man? Absolutely not. I don't think it would be possible, especially if they're like unruly and they want to do what they want to do and they are like against me. Like one man versus 13,000, impossible. But could like the management of 13,000 people in one location? I mean, like sports events do it. I mean, probably concert, they can have like 13,000. I wonder what their max capacities are. I don't know. I don't build stadiums, but it's probably an NFL stadium can have 20,000, 40,000 people in there. They're managing that many amount of people, but you can best believe it's not just one. So with this YouTube though, it's fascinating to me. Like, and we're gonna grow the channel slow but sure. Like, say would it take 1,000, 2,000, 3,000? Personally, like I mean, I don't put a lid on my jar, and I don't let nobody else put a lid on my jar either. So like, this could be a 25,000, 50,000, 100,000. If if that is what the output is for me showing up. So we'll see. Like, most I will be verified. I can't predict it though. So let's get back to the project. So after the YouTube, we got the live, we got the archive. So this basically like a project. All of my verses, they get processed, they get cataloged, because I need them all to be a certain way. Need a certain type of order. And then we got the infrastructure. That's the project that basically funds everything. So all of these other projects, like 1 through 8, the foundation for them are operated and managed by our infrastructure. And so we create these automations for these projects. That's the whole thing what I'm looking to do. Like, my goal, like, let's just say, like, initially, like, for like my business, Let's Talk Beats, help 1,000 rappers and producers be the hero in their own story. I can't be the hero in their story. I've already had my rap story, and I like you were listening to it. So, but I know there's a lot of guys, younger, older, and my age, that are like, they have not yet got to the point where they understand that they could be the hero in their own story. Nobody shot up a flare for them. So not that I feel I can help them, because I don't believe I can help myself. So I can't help myself, I can't help them. But what I can do is offer some information and some insight into certain things that, you know, that comes up. Like this content management system, which I keep calling a content management system, it's a catalog management system that would help every single artist on planet Earth. And like you can see here on mine, like I'm managing scripts, we're managing trackers, we manage the operations. That's 14 albums. Now, are all of those albums from after I got out the ICU? No. Some of those are from the old world. And what I mean by the old world, everything, the old world is 2015 to now. So things that I did like 2015, 2016, projects that we did 2017. Like I don't think there's been a year since, I'm just saying 2007, that we have not creatively like put out a project. And that's what's funny. Like I get around rappers, they be like, "Oh, you don't drop music, da 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 da." And I'm like, "Look, man, you don't understand like what you doing now and what you trying to do right now. I was doing that 10 years ago. So I'm focusing on something entirely different. We not doing the same thing. We not in it for the same reasons. I'm head of household, so I got like I can't afford to just be like, yeah, you know what? We just gonna just rap and make beats and hope that somebody like keeps the lights on. Like, no, it don't work that way. So we got an infrastructure project, and we got the catalog management. And I mean, I'm looking at it, I'm still shocked when I see it. 14 albums, 10,314 beats. Like, how do I have 10,314 beats when I had a whole career? I've been doing all this other type of stuff. Like, when did I get the time to create all of those sessions? And I know that they're not 10,000 beats, but it's the 10,000 sessions. So that's going to need to be corrected. It's not 10,000 beats, it's 10,000 sessions. LinkedIn, that's for my professional side, that's pending. Because yes, I am on LinkedIn, I'm a professional. But I'm looking to get out that rat race. And if YouTube could somehow turn and assist in that, oh yes, most believe we gonna do it. I'm talking about, see what we got going on. Welcome, right. Right. Take a moment to get that insight and build packages available to help your journey. Right. Right. We got that. Most definitely. And then we got the registration management. See, that's another thing. You know, you got a lot of rappers releasing music, putting songs out. Great projects. Sound just went crazy on me again. It just got so loud.
Take a little time. Do something that I've enjoyed doing for the greater part of my life.
This is a joint with Young Black Chidori. So, like I was saying though, like they have these great projects, but they don't register anything. And it's like over here, it's like dropping gems, dropping game. Like there are 5 places you need to be uploading your music to. 5 websites. And maybe we'll just do a full live stream about that. Maybe when we complete mixing and mastering, no need to stress, we'll do a live where we basically go through the registration management of what that looks like. I know a lot of artists, they don't manage. It's hard enough to just say, even though the bar has never been lower, just getting it up onto distro, get it up on the tune, all those platforms, get it on Spotify, and then be satisfied that it's on streaming and miss out, leave crumbs on the table. And, you know, over here, that's part of our philosophy. Stack crumbs into a whole loaf. Stack crumbs into a whole loaf. Let's go, Young Black. He said, there's so much wisdom in my youth, I take my age for granted. I love this song. Stick with me like I am Groot. I put the melon to your spine, you rock it cool. You cool. Clearly your efforts detrimental to just your people. I rob whoever got the cake, so we not equal. Even the Bible say brothers deceitful. I put the hole through a cow. Your brother's talking. Nigga, you better see through. Spit out the shell, you allergic to seafood. I put the gun down the box, and nigga hit you with combos from seafood. Born through my mother, inherently evil. So until I ask for forgiveness, the devil's smiling, doing what we do. Nigga. Lord have mercy. Young brother. I like it. Second crash just happened right there. 2 times in a row.
Learn the hard way.
So the crashes are becoming more frequent. And when I crash, what I mean what's happening, the volume in my ears, in my headphones that I'm monitoring, it goes to maximum. So I really got to fix it, because that's something can make me go deaf. Like sitting here listening to the music. So that's not a good thing. Yeah, we got that break game for sale. Crumbs to a whole loaf. And then we got the WordPress platform management.
Kicked out at 16 to lay it up in plush suites. My God protects.
The frequency is just increased. That's 3 times in a row.
Just can feel the sun heat.
And then we got the plug-in intelligence development.
To the slum streets, phony MC sweetest fruit off the sugar plum tree.
And then the last project that's going to hopefully solve, like what I said, like I'm listening, I'm monitoring through my headphones, and the volume goes to maximum. And I never put volumes on maximum, like even for like the iTunes, like for you guys, this is not maximum volume. Like I'm gonna turn it up to maximum volume for you guys, but if I had a maximum volume, you couldn't have the audio of the microphone.
Just can feel the sun heat. Mindful of what my tongue speak. Rare get lost the birth to the slum streets. Phony MC sweetest fruit off the sugar plum tree. Rare get lost a birth to the slum streets. Phony MC sweetest fruit off the sugar plum tree.
I don't ever listen at maximum volume, just kind of protect my ears. So the audio drivers being having no stability, and like I said, I understand this is a vintage piece of hardware. The fact that the hardware still even works, I think, is a testimony to the engineering of the software and hardware developers. But did they drop the ball with releasing a patch that is supposed to update the drivers to be able to function with the M4 or better, just say Apple Silicon, because you can have an M1 as an Apple Silicon. So the drivers for this vintage piece of hardware, there's bugs all in it, and I think that there's some fundamental things structurally in the protocols of the driver that just don't function with some of the security layers that Apple has created with the silicon technology, which doesn't make for it, which is why, like I said, the Motu is supposed to be communicating to the core audio over that USB, and it's communicating things like keeping the volume where it is. There's something that it doesn't happen. It's a beautiful like understanding of like how everything is interconnected. But yeah, so I'm battling with those. So that's what the legacy audio driver. See, the Motu Kex replacement project. Phase 1 is complete. Phase 2 is authorized. Archive, right, backup, staging, key infrastructure paths. These are just basically just all the subfolders. So my training taught me how to organize and synthesize information at a high level and synthesize it to be simple. To where my goal would be that any other operator, not myself, with the system that I've built, could come sit at the system, read what they need to read to know how to operate the system. And perhaps maybe we will introduce this system for other artists. Because like I said, any artist that got like 10,000 sessions, I mean, if they don't have that many sessions, say if you only have 20 sessions, I mean, it's better to start sooner than later. So, I mean, you start now with 20 sessions, and then you get to 10,000 sessions. If you have my system, you'll be organized the whole way through. But if you're a comeback creator like myself, to where you've been creating for decades, and you have many eras, and you have all that information spread across multiple different hard drives and different type of cloud and all of that, well then how are you going to aggregate all of that information to be able to maximize and decrease that friction? See, that's what I like to do, to decrease the friction from the creative side to the business side. There's a lot of friction there. The business side and the artist side. There's two totally different worlds, really. And if you're gonna kind of be the control freak like I am, I don't want to delegate that business side to somebody else. I don't want to delegate their creative side to somebody else. I want to do it. So these systems and these tools that I build that solve real problems for myself, like this Project 14, that's solving a real problem that I have every stream, every live, every stream it happens. It never doesn't happen because the hardware and the drivers, they just aren't in alignment. So this is going to solve a real problem. What we go back up to? We go back to the catalog management. 10,000 sessions, 10,314 sessions that were unorganized and unmanaged. That's a problem. That's an issue. That's a big problem. Now, do we have that problem? Absolutely not. Because when we go to our catalog management folder, boom, documents, archives, everything is where it needs to be. Script, that's telling me everything I need to know to have it routed to my actual hard drive where all those scripts communicate to. Reason projects, Reason library, audio, business, writing, archives, albums, all 14 albums organized. Every single album has the same replicatable structure. We call it scaffolds. When anybody who's in here in construction or builds anything, you know you have, or engineering, you know you need to build a scaffold. The scaffold is like, let's just say like the foundation of a house. So for every album, every project I ever create for the rest of my life, I have this scaffold. And we're not going back to the old world, so I'll be able to save these files like these files. Every single album. And so like, well, why is that useful? Well, as an engineer, I need to be able to know where the sessions are. How would I know where, let's just say for instance, what song are we listening to right now? What song are we listening to? My Gold Watch. Just say hypothetically, I wanted to find the session files for my Gold Watch. How would I know where they are? How would I know? How would I know where they are? Like, I just committed to memory? What album is this on? Just look and see what album that's on. My Gold Watch, F Up Then Bounce Back. Do I have F Up and Bounce Back in here? Yeah, right here. Then I go to Sessions. Go to Sessions, it's every single song. So My Gold Watch, boom. This was created August 13th, 2025. But the first variation was created July 10th, 2025. It's April 17th, 2026. How would I have known that? Would I have committed those dates to memory? But no, because we built the catalog management system that aggregated and it pulled, we call it harvesting. So we harvested all of these audio sessions, recording sessions that accumulate to like 10,000 sessions. Like how I'm gonna find how many files are here? And this is crazy too, because this says a perfect day. I don't even know what a perfect day is. But because it's so much good, we know that it's connected to a perfect day. That's where that file management comes in. It's like, how can I make that connection? Okay, that beat is to this, to that, and now I can retrieve that like that. Whereas before I built this system 30 days ago, I didn't have this system built. I built this within the past 30 days. So 30 days ago, I would have had to go through each individual hard drive, through each of the files, and figure, okay, well, here's where I keep my files and my music, and it would have just been a nightmare. Now I don't ever have to do that ever again. Can I introduce that to other artists? I think absolutely. Will I introduce it to them? Maybe. I don't know yet. I still need to refine it. All of these different projects are crime sessions. Wasn't born to stay, couldn't where to be, but I'm running late. Do it big, that's the only way to come on. I love this one. I really enjoy this one. Do it big, do it real big, gotta come up. Do it real big, that's the only way to come up. Just to measure up a game, but you still gotta play. Lord forgive me for my wicked ways, Satan not today. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Do it big, that's the only way to come up. Did it again. Do it real big, gotta come up. Did it again. Do it real big, that's the only way to come up. Just cause lace up a game, it's actually super. It's a nuisance because it's not managing my expectations. I'm expecting for the audio to play at the proper volume. I did it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, like, I don't expect that to happen. Like, but now I'm expecting the unexpected, as they say. So I'm anticipating that audio is just gonna go to the maximum volume anytime, at any moment, because there's a failure of the communication between the hard drive with the hardware. 50 views on the live stream, pretty good, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you. The light that God gave us is hard to define it. Those still looking for proof. It's a very important song to me. Born with a backbone, never been spineless. See, in my recovery, it had me going back to the emergency room a lot. So the last time I've been back to the emergency room since, I say, last year. So going pretty good. But when I got out that time, I recorded this because I had started going live back then. And man, listen to it. You can kind of hear what I'm talking about. 50 views on the live stream, pretty good, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you. The life God gave justice, hard to define it. Those still looking for proof, we hope they find it. Born with a backbone, never been spineless. Pops and moms gave me the intellect plus the finest. Right off the dome, couldn't write a line of this. Navigate a war-torn world where the kindness is. Priest in your highnesses, 10 blunts back to back and 20 Heinekens. Upper respiratory infection, stuffed up my sinuses. Just from a block, you go do it. You just don't try to live. Man gotta face adversity to find where his fighter is. Sometimes life like wanting to spark up, but don't know where your lighter is. Find yourself in a hole, put the shovel down, it's not the time to dig. Just told you there's no friends in the rap game, it's not that kind of biz. Not here to lie to your face, tell you what it's not or what it kinda is. Like the riches is right over there, next to the flying pigs. Learn how to make yourself hot, start a fire from twigs. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you. No telling what's next. Get the simple to get the complex. No special effects. Justin, I'm proud of you. Sunrise stretch, 50 views on the live stream, pretty good. Justin, I'm proud of you. I
Creativity's extraterrestrial lineage origins expressed through flesh.
2024, I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. Had a 15% ejection fraction. Fortunately, God's miracles is real. I didn't need a heart transplant. And upon my last scans, I'm at a 63% ejection fraction. So I'm a candidate for what they call, I mean, we all are when you really think about it, but instant cardiac death. Yeah. So I don't have to wear it right now, but my vest is a defibrillator. That would just say if my heart go out of rhythm, it's supposed to shock me back. Fortunately, haven't had to go through that yet. No pacemakers yet. Just wasn't taking good care of myself. This ain't hard living. Super pleased, super blessed. But like I say, walking, talking miracle. I was about to be out of here. So, you know what I'm saying? Was able to drive myself to the emergency room initially during the event. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand, like our hearts are real important. So I have an initiative that's, I suppose we could, I typically tend to not really, they say like promote, I guess that's the word for it, and maybe we'll change that, but let's go to a new window. So I go to a new window, let's go to, yeah, man. Leaves and debris seem to glorify your name. 5 years after the fire, they reopened Notre Dame. Now Frodo Baggins, my Uncle Lucius was the Lord of the Rings. I'm used to look at his hands and think I'm gonna get mine one day. So where you was born with everything you need, go find you a way. So show me the real you, not the character you want me to buy into. Lying to yourself or lying to me, so who you lying to? When the truth is truly clarified, could leave a man terrorized. Bump heads with the king of whack MCs and get paralyzed. Collaborate or collide, we're gonna take it in stride. There's never been no place to hide. That's why we talk about in these chats, like, it's now or never. The time is now. Like I said, any day, like, I don't live with that type of paranoia, because they gave me after the initial diagnosis, they gave me 3 months. God saw, like I said, he didn't take his hand off of my life. I passed the 3 months, and then they were like, yeah, it's 3 to 5 years. The fact you're a little bit younger, and that's what we kind of notice, like, especially like in the West right now, a lot of young men are experiencing congestive heart failure. We say out of the blue. I don't know why. I've always been in shape. I always kind of, like I said, I didn't always take the best care of myself. Alcohol, smoking, things of that nature. Never been a heavy drug user. Okay, so things of that nature. But no steroids or none of that type of stuff. But yeah, so I think that basically it's not genetic. It was like viral. So like I got a lyric in a song that said, "Who knew that a viral, basically like a viral infection could then like attack your heart?" So a virus can attack the heart muscle, weaken the heart muscle. When the heart muscle gets weakened, the blood starts backing up. So I was drowning in my lung. I couldn't breathe. That's how to get a breath. They call it shortness of breath. Like, I mean, you're an athlete, so it's not like, say, like a shortness of breath after running sprints or lifting a lot of weights. It's like a breathlessness, like I said, like drowning. So when the heart vortex is, when one part of the chamber isn't strong enough to, it either is not strong enough to fill or it's not strong enough to pump the blood through the rest of the body. So then the only thing that the blood can do, it can back up into the lungs. And so then once it starts backing up into the lungs, you got a certain amount of time to get to wherever you need to get to have that fluid kind of moved. Like I said, say gift of God, miracle of God, people were able to, you know what I'm saying, like save my life. And we still here. So, you know, like I said, they gave me 3 months. We cracked that out the park. All praise be to the Lord, because I can't take credit for it. So, but you know, the scripture talks a lot about the heart. He'll promise that he'll give us a new heart. So I trust his word that he'll give me a new heart and not have to have them cut me open. But like I said, this is one of these type of things. Like we got deep. Like it's not even that lot of many people in here, so it's cool for like anybody who know, like my family and like people close to me, like everybody knows. So like at the same time, it's not something that I feel is necessary to hide at all. So thanks for asking. I don't really get to talk about it a lot. I just keep living, and that's why we just so focused on pushing out. Just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Because you slow down, you know, deconditioning is a right. Let's go to view. Right. So that's why, like, one of my themes with Let's Talk Beats is every beat counts. You know what I'm saying? Like, heartbeat, really. Every beat counts. Now, I came up with Let's Talk Beats many years before any of this happened. But, you know what I'm saying? We support the beat that matters the most, your heart. So, basically, like, my goal right now is I'm leading an initiative to raise $1 million to support Healing Hearts and advocacy. So like with the advocacy, basically the way we're going to basically divvy up this bread is basically we're going to get, I mean, we kind of broke them down like here. So it's like 500,000 is going to go to the hospital that I drove myself to. So I drove there, like I was able to, like I told the guy, like, help me.
He brought me up out of the pit.
Those are the only words I can say. I can tell you.
Get butter from the duck, the honey from the bees.
While my lungs is filling up with blood, told him help me. It went from like I said, like God is a miracle. Like people say, well, miracles aren't real, God's not real. Like, all right, cool, you can believe that if you want to, but I was in an environment, I was in a place where it was a room of no people, and then there was 30 people. They all had their hands on me. You know what I'm saying? There was nobody in there. There was 30 of them. Stay with us, 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 stay with us. All of that. So 500,000 is gonna go to that hospital. Then 250,000 is gonna go to. At the time, I was not insured. So with my family, like things, you know, these are serious times right now. The stakes have never been higher. So I was uninsured at the time. So in my town, there is a organization that specifically focuses on heart care. I was able to get accepted into that program. I got accepted into that program. So, and it's not, I don't owe these people any money. That's why I said I got that lyric, like $150,000 after I walked out the ICU. That's what it cost. 7 days. Like when people talk about money and rappers, like, oh, get money and bro. Like 7 days in that ICU cost me $150,000, and now I'm trying to build it back. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to build it back. I got people to take care of. So you know, my people is getting older. They need help. So like to constantly be down bad, shooting bad, you know, you got to get back up and fight. So like now every day, every move. You know what I'm saying? So we're accumulating, and I didn't really anticipate to have like this channel be like a connected to it, but it's just connected through like my business. So you know. Yeah, man. I mean, like, all praise goes to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Most High will be verified. So, and then finally, the next 250,000, that's gonna go to basically. I want to create a trust. It's gonna be like a treasury. So it's gonna be a heart fund. Like I said, like for people, even though 250,000 would only help like 2 people, really. So that 250,000 wouldn't go specifically to individuals because, like I say, if they had the similar or same type of heart condition, it would put them in a position, of condition where, like I say, 7 days of care at that level of critical, like crisis. Like I said, that's $150,000 out the gate, 7 days for that room and that bed. So if they had to be in there for 14 days, so on and so, like now you're looking at like $250,000. So the 250,000, that's gonna go more to, so say like the medication. So now that's why I say it's like trying to build back my strength back, and kind of, like I said, I can't say I've always been the most healthy guy, but I've always been an athlete. I've always taken decent care of myself. But you know, there's poison in the food, there's poison in the drink, there's poison in the air. So you can go about the best way of taking care of yourself, and these type of things could end up on your plate. So the 250,000 for the treasury is going to be allocated more so for continuing to do these types of projects and continuing to get out into the community and do different initiatives in alignment. So before this, my previous career, I taught agriculture to my community. So I taught young people how to grow their own food. That's from my company, Cedar Sunbox. It's a totally different entity. And I think right before the pandemic, we would go into basically food deserts in my city. We go to food deserts in my city, go to the elementary schools, and we would build garden beds, garden boxes, and we put the garden beds and garden boxes, and then teach the young brothers and sisters how to, have increased food literacy. Because healthy choices and healthy decisions really aren't promoted and pushed as it relates to our young people, especially young black kids. Young black kids, they don't really teach that, and they don't really care about that. So, boom, did that. And like I said, through that type of work, I had the time to, partner with, I would say, a handful of large organizations in my town. Orlando Health, Lift Orlando, and they do a lot of, say, philanthropy work because like I said, I'm in the South, so anybody want to know where I'm at, I'm in Winter Park. So in my city, which is right outside of the major city, which is Orlando, so West Orlando, Florida, that's where my people come from. I got my people in the Midwest, like I said, as well. But where I'm at down here, this is how I get here. So through collaboration with some of those, have I reached the goal yet? No. Will I reach the goal? Most High will be verified. I put that in God's hands, whether or not I'll be able to, before I check up out of here, be able to raise $1 million to contribute back to the people who I believe had a contributing factor in saving my life and saving the lives of many other people. Because like I said, the number of people in the population right now who are increasing with having like heart failure is just going out the. I mean, I don't know if you really into pop culture or whatnot, but like Ray J just said a couple months back that he had heart failure, and I didn't feel bad for him. My pop was like, "Oh man, you don't have no empathy for him." I'm like, I thought he was doing it for like a publicity stunt, but I don't know, like. But what I do know is that there is an increase in heart failure in young men, black men specifically, and we already know black men's tickers. They've been telling us that for decades. So brothers got to take better care of ourselves and whatnot, so we can be here for our loved ones and whatnot. So yeah, that's how we are moving. See what you got going on. He said, I got to continue maximizing my life. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I tell you, man, like I want to live a long life. You know what I'm saying? I want to, like I told you, like where I look at it, 0 to 20 first quarter, 20 to 40 second quarter, 40 to 45 halftime, 45 to 65 third quarter, 65 to 85 fourth quarter. Everything after 85 is either extra playing minutes, because that's just what it calls for, or you retire or you go to the Hall of Fame, and then you live out the rest of your days. So I'm in halftime right now. I haven't even made it to third quarter. Like the way I look at it, going into halftime at 39, I'm like, man, I'm about to check up out of here almost like at my prime. So like I said, taking better care of myself, and like I said, continue to do what we're doing here. So that's where we at right now. So like I said, every dollar helps a heartbeat. Whether you get 2,000, you playing a part in the Symphony Exchange, you know what I'm saying, ready to make a difference. And I'm not going to show this here right now, so like, because this functionality isn't really up yet, so we're not even receiving anything from this. But this is also another project. Like I said, I got like 14 different projects. This is another project that is continually being developed. Like I say, if you look at the screen, it says it's coming soon. So I would say I would like to have this launch and we start actually raising funds, if I could say, before 2027. I think by 2027, I think we'd be in a position and condition. Hopefully the Lord keeps his hands on my life and doesn't take his hand. I mean, if the Lord calls me, the Lord calls me. You understand? Like, I've come to terms with mortality a long time ago. I've carried a lot of caskets. So with that said, like, no day is promised, but that's why I'm like, I get it how I get it, and I move how I move. And I think that gets lost on some people, because my certain measures of intensity. They think I'm out here playing games. I'm not out here playing games. I know those gates is closing, and I see the light in the gates, and we are running full sprint. Full sprint. We running full sprint to get to that gate. So we get there, we can get through. Because when them doors close, I know I went somewhere. That's all I say. I was somewhere. It wasn't this world. It wasn't this realm. And to say I don't want to go back there, I know I'm going to have to go back there. I know I'm going to have to return there and traverse that. But I don't want to go back there today. I don't want to go back there tomorrow. Yeah, man, definitely shout out Orlando, yo. The O. Yeah, Orange County. Yeah.
These rude rocks is not groceries.
Yeah, man.
For the last 2 years, walked 3 miles for my groceries. I used to get them hand
I said for the
delivered.
last 2 years,
Every
walked 3
lesson
miles for my
I be given felt like a
groceries.
knife to the gizzard.
Yeah, man.
Can't wrap the skin, you couldn't shed like a lizard. Just don't believe in karma, but he got on his armor. Moved
like
through
the
the drama, face full of trauma. You need God's strength to lift the armor.
I said my face is full of trauma. I need God's strength to lift my arms up. I really got weak. You know what I'm saying? I'm a strong guy. Like my whole life, I've always walked in my strength. I've always operated from a position of strength. To say always. That's how I was trained. That's how I was raised. Operate from positions. But I was weak. I'm saying I couldn't even help myself. So, like I said, all praise be, because I'm here right now. Like the fact I'm even sitting here, like I say, walking, talking miracle. We're gonna play that probably. That's how you hear this song right here. See, these are the songs like if anybody understands that lore and understands that kind of connection to like my artistry, if you listen to my music, then you understand my life.
These rude rocks is not groceries. For the last 2 years, walked 3 miles for my groceries. I used to get them hand delivered. Every lesson I've been given felt like a knife to the gizzard. Pain can't wrap the skin, you couldn't shed like a lizard. Just don't believe in karma, but he got on his armor.
Yeah, man.
Moved through the drama.
Maximize your life, man. Definitely. Take care of yourself.
And no Black Panther. We talking Des Moines golf courses when we talk about Wakanda. A heroic eye reflects. No diamonds, just sweat in the light where the shadows never rest. When it's quiet in the west, know it's louder in the east. Protein P, no surrender, no retreat.
Man.
Prayers never cease when you one with the beat.
You don't understand. It's crowded louder in the west, it's crowded in the east.
Like the world coming to
Got
the end.
situational awareness.
Figured out you
Better think again. Getting my affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order.
Get my
Affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again.
The world coming to an end.
My God told me I'ma be fine, even though every day my life on the line. No time to whine, too busy trying to turn water to wine. Looking for a diamond mine, asking like it's fine.
No, we can't go back in time. Treat it like it's 2009. Stream of conscious, raps whatever on our mind. Episode 1, you continue watching. My mind's unlocking, the truth's not stopping. Thoughts cinematic,
that's hard.
The scenes keep dropping.
That's hard. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's hard right there.
Get wrecked cause they was raised with neglect. Where you better not come at all if you don't come correct. No safety net. You gotta risk what's left. Do your best. Cause when it's time to collect, the board couldn't care less if it's checkers or chess. It's like the world coming to the end. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. Get my affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order. Get my affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. The world coming to an end.
Not for the doom and gloom. Not for the doom and gloom. Say, oh, you just rapping. You just trying to get on. Like, brother, like.
I wasn't ready.
Cruise on the Beltway, took a mental health day. Rare growing increase, sackcloth and ashtrays, red birds and blue jays. Salieri MCs, flu gaze. Just how they check in. Full flight on a Tuesday. McDonnell Douglas, rare uglish. 88 jet plane. 37,000 fleet altitude above stress claims. Dime sector dialect, among other things. The mundane, get drenched in cool rain. Unactivated chest gains, they profess things. Reinforce the main, trust the holy name. Ignite the flame, make them rise above their shame. Break the chain, we play no game. The fact is we don't praise the same. Stay in your lane, our spirit is framed. Hearts inflamed, but the blessings came. Just the same, rockin' Calvin Klein or Hanes. Just keep it clean, couldn't find no stains. Play no games, name no names. Ask how I'm doing, love you more the same. Keep it decent. Dime's a law-abiding citizen. He ducked the precinct. Deuces, they think they
See,
nice,
my script is going to have to fix this because these are duplicated. Here, and then there's another album of it inside of the album of the session. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that.
Real recognize real, but online that's harder to distinguish. Just put words together like a vivid scene twist. Pure dedication.
So let me get this right for my producer buddy, who actually happens to rap as well. So I think this is the song. This is the song. And then I'm actually going to fix this. So I didn't plan on this.
I wasn't ready.
This is pretty good though already.
Do your best, boy. Red burn a whole chessboard. Any move you trying to make, gotta guess for it. Once upon a time, high speed chase, be gon' floor it. Look forward, don't try to look back, can't ignore it. Box of sweet chocolates, better run for us. For that new Porsche with about 500 horses. Perfect dinner, lake views and go.
Sorry, 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Find 2F, down war slow, never down war slow. Justin David in Happy Yard. Made it thus far, not playing a part. Back alive with a sacred heart. My neighborhood park in downtown Brooklyn used to spark. Borough Hall, J Street, Hawk. Down war slow, never walk fast, no time to talk. Granddad Marianne told me go make my mark. This private collector's art. Down writers rhymes 2 at a time since me and my mind got our pieces from Noah's Ark. Taught me how to freestyle. Grandma and grandpa, rest in peace now. Flow soap like the beach towel. Time to hard, my body covered in scars. It wasn't till after the first shots fired, found out the battle wasn't ours. Now the white man wanna go to Mars, but won't buy tomorrow. Bye to the sorrow, lost baggage that we couldn't cargo. Thoughts travel the dark road. Gotta walk anywhere when your car broke. The red spoke, them your pen start slow.
Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either.
Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't
Find neither. Turning strip on the surface, it's hard to get deep. Put up my core cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Lord, no breather. A silent speaker.
Don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker.
So block 4. So if I move this here, then I move all of this. I move all of this. I need to get all of this here. So let me get this. Okay, I move this here. Then I move all of this here.
Yeah, told me go make my mark. This private collector's art. Dying writers rhymes 2 at a time since me and my mind got our pieces from Noah's Ark.
Could be like a 4-minute song. I haven't done a 4-minute song in so many years. But yeah, big up to him.
Soul turn into a silent speaker. Soul turn into a silent speaker.
What is that?
Soul turn into a silent speaker.
Okay, so now that's that. So now I should be able to. Now I should be able to bring in a verse, hook, and drums. So no, that doesn't look right. So now I need to bring this here from over here. Then I could bring this here, right? Right. Perfect. So it might not exactly be 4 minutes. It might not be, it might be a little under 4 minutes. Cool. That's supposed to go there. That goes there. That goes there. This goes here. This goes here. That goes there. That goes there. Right. All right, cool. Okay, that needs to be turned on. Cool.
Breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker. Breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker.
Right, so now this is gonna be his verse. That's 24 bars though. I don't want 24 bars. I need 16. Right? And so then that's the hook. Okay. 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 Okay.
Justin David and Happy Yard. Made it thus far, not playing a part. I'm back alive with a sacred heart. My neighborhood park in downtown Brooklyn used to spark. Borough Hall, J Street.
Right.
Down. Not on my mind, I'm not on. Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find true.
Let's go.
Couldn't find neither.
Let's go.
When the truth on the surface, the
Like, share, and subscribe. We on the road to 300. Then we like at 280. Appreciate you tuning in. Welcome to my channel. Let's Talk Beats.
Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker.
Let's go.
Justin David and Happy Yard.
Made it thus far, not playing a part.
I'm back alive with a sacred heart. My neighborhood park in downtown Brooklyn used to spark. Borough Hall, soul turn into a silent speaker. Soul turn into a silent speaker. Soul turn into a silent speaker.
Okay, so now we're gonna save this. We're gonna save this. But see, this is solid. See, this is where it gets complicated. What album is that on? That is on the something that doesn't actually exist. Okay, 2025 projects, something that doesn't actually exist. Session. See, I only got you know why. That's what hmm. Yeah. Let's go solid speakers. Here's this Reason glitch that's not, I'm not very pleased about it, but whatever. There's nothing I can do. So let's go LTB 032. Solid speakers 2.4. See when I press spacebar, the Reason, that's so frustrating. I'm looking to see if I can find if there's something that's known about this. See, no, that has nothing to do. I may have to contact support, but I don't really want to contact support right now. But it's saying dive deeper. I don't have an insert key. Where's insert? I'm on a Mac Bluetooth keyboard. I don't see insert. So let's get to the bottom of this. Since you're on a Mac with a Bluetooth keyboard, the insert key issue doesn't apply to you directly, but the behavior you're seeing is known as collision. In Mac, that often affects music softwares. When you hit the space bar in a save window, the Mac sometimes defaults to replace section mode or triggers a transport command play stop because it hasn't fully committed to the text field. Here's how to stop it from erasing your text. The right arrow trick. The moment the save window pops up, press the right arrow key once before you type anything. See, this is a whole bunch of what? I gotta touch the right key. So let me close this. I go to save as. So what does it tell me to do? It says it says the moment the save window pops up, press the right arrow key. Why it works? Mac often auto detect selection at the time. Man, that's crazy. What? But it worked. That's so weird. That is so strange that that actually worked. That worked. Interesting. Cool. Okay. So, right. Underscore 23. It didn't work. Super strange. I'm learning some really interesting things about these computers. Silent speaker 20. Super frustrated that this is what it's doing because it like this decreases my workflow. I'm now spent 10 minutes trying to save a file, and there's no reason of why it's like that. And it won't let me copy and paste it in there either. Oh, well, it will let me copy and paste that. So if I just, it's such a so inefficient. 2.4 master. All right, so now I could take that, copy that. So strange. But it will take if I copy and paste this, it'll paste it. It'll paste that, but it won't paste. Man, that's so inefficient. And I don't even recognize when exactly this started happening. Because this is definitely recent. It's recent. And so now if I copy this off because now it's gone through the web browser, will it paste? That will paste. That is super strange to me. And then if I press spacebar, that joker disappears. So hopefully I'm gonna turn this to a short. I'm gonna turn this to a YouTube short and I'm gonna tag Reason Studios in it. I never really wanted Reason Studios to even know about my channel because I'm really not trying to just say eat off of them. And just historically, I don't think they've always really ever had like a say the greatest relationship with people who use their software. And that's perfectly fine. But it's like this isn't a Reason Studios channel. I happen to use this as a software. Yes, that's the software that I choose to use, but my channel is not dedicated to teaching tips and tricks with Reason and things of that nature. So it's kind of frustrating that I got to reach out to support because, or try to troubleshoot, which I will do. I will run this through one of my own agents. I'll let my own agent know that this is what's happening. It's no periods. I never had this issue historically up until like the past, let's say 5 sessions. So, but I suppose we have this, and now that doesn't want to. It doesn't want to paste that. I just copied and pasted it when it was just the numbers. It's what command. It will paste. This has been like 15 minutes worth of time dedicated to saving a file, and it's still not. So if I copy this, will it paste this? Man, it's such a. Is there an update? Is there a check for update? Something about the internet's not working. See what I'm talking about? Reason is really, really showing out. I'm talking about they are really, really showing out. And then if I don't save this right now, so save as, let me get this here, copy this here, and then got to be joking. Save as, pop up. It is so strange to me that I gotta do stuff like this. I don't know if the machine thinks it's smarter than me, but come on. Two. Like what happened? Save as, put a space there, that works. Master, that worked. Two. So it's the period two. So the computer really wants to give me a problem. I'm definitely gonna turn this into a YouTube short because you're seeing it in real time. Like there's no reason that this should be happening. So copy that text. In the reason save dialog, press Command A. I don't want to press Command A. I know what Command A does. That's not going to solve the issue. And they say press Command V to paste it. I'm very well aware of the short commands for copying and pasting. This is something totally different. Whatever this glitch is, and I don't think that this has been the whole time with Reason 13. I think I would have saved files and sessions before and used the space bar. And it's just super strange that for a time period it was letting it paste. So this is telling me, Google's telling me that this is a known bug in recent versions of Mac OS, specifically Sequoia 15 and Ventura. It is often described as a save as field glitch. We're entering a period followed by a space, wipes the entire text field. The bug isn't unique to Reason 13. It affects the standard Mac operating system save window, but it is especially disruptive in DAWs because of the naming conventions producers often use. So why this is happening, the period trigger, Mac OS uses the period as a separator for the file extension. If you type a period and then a space, the system text parsing logic for that dialog box crashes or resets the fields thinking you're trying to provide an invalid extension. Keyboard smart features. This is frequently tied to the add period with double space setting, which gets confused with you manually typing a period followed by a space. Since your file name is blah, 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 the period in 2.4 followed by the space before mastered is exactly what is triggering the wipe. Avoid the period plus space combo. I don't want to change. I don't want to change my naming convention. Turn off double space for period. Go to system settings. And so maybe that's why I didn't notice it before. Because I just updated the software to Sequoia. So when I updated to Sequoia, that's when it gave me this problem. So it's telling me to do what? Go to keyboard, click edit next to the import source, input source. Okay, I press edit, and then it says to toggle off add period with double space. See, Apple definitely needs to roll out a patch for this. What in the world? I don't even want to have to go through all this. It's just another example of how keeping you cool and staying focused even when things aren't going your way. Like, what in the world? It's like, how would you even know to make this correction? See, and it's still not working. So if I put a period though, it's gonna wipe it. Man. And because am I on the newest version? It says system setting 1 update, App Store 5 updates. What's the system setting update? General software update. So I'm not even on Sequoia. I'm on Mac Tahoe. Update those. Agree. Mac OS. Tahoe 26.4. See, it just goes to show you like these systems that we work with, you thinking that here is a Mac you're using, Tahoe is exactly what is causing this. It is a widely reported system level bug that is specific within that specific version. Typing a period followed by a space wipes the entire save as text field. This isn't a problem with your keyboard or Reason specifically. It's a glitch in the Tahoe 26.4 system dialog that affects many apps like Chrome and Word as well. Man, you just got to be. I'm not too frustrated with this workaround. I'm not too frustrated with this one. That is so deep that we were able to basically get this right. Man, this is man. RGK, appreciate you coming in, man. Appreciate you sticking around for the live, man. Most definitely, man. Catch you on the next go round. Yes, sir. You know that. We're gonna keep getting up. Yes, sir. Peace, fam. Yeah, though. So now we have this saved. Sitting up here wanting to send this to this. And this Joker is up here taking all this time. Like, I would have never have thought of that. Like, it's crazy. All right, so that's good. So now we can export this, export the loop as an audio file so I can send this off to him. This is not the Abduction Chronicles. This is something that doesn't actually exist. Sessions, you know why? Silent speaker. Right. Audio AIF. No, we're going to send it as a MP3. Save. Oh man, I didn't even save it in the right location. It's all good. And this is something that I don't got to do anything, but we are going to take to our so that would have to go to the catalog management system. Let's go, and now let's go to projects. So we got to go to the catalog management system, right? And then we're going to add a file. And we're going to add it from the desktop. Need to be on the desktop, right? Boom. All right. So we handling a lot of different things. Silent speaker, but I need to go to projects. So that's not there. That's in Reason projects. That's where this is. Reason 26. Projects. Something that doesn't actually exist. Huh? Go to sessions. Sessions. Speaker. MP3. See, this is where this is. It's clearly showing some gaps in the system. They're supposed to be MP3 and final, but it's not there. But that's probably in albums. That's where that would be. So silent speaker and albums has the finals, which would then have MP3s. So that's where I put it. So I need to take this from here, and I need to put this in here. Right. All right. So now that's there. Take that over there. Take this here. Put that there. All right, so I kept my word with that. Just want to make sure I keep my word, man. I said I was gonna do it, so I make sure that I did it. All right.
I wasn't ready.
Do your best, boy. Red burn the whole chessboard. Any move you trying to make, gotta guess for it. Once upon a time, high speed chase, we gon' floor it. Look forward, don't try to look back, can't ignore it. Box of sweet chocolates, better run for us. For that new Porsche with about 500 horses. Perfect dinner, lake views, and golf courses. It's more than trophies, it's positive reinforcement. For those who understand, it's worth more than a fan's endorsement. Cause in the dark, they'll leave you. Have you walking around looking like where the torch went. When it comes to mapping these things out, gotta use more sense. Before I ever get seduced again by a horse sin. Wounds that the Lord sent. Inceptions that move like the floor's bent. Every time a verse complete is a great event. Right or wrong, anything just said, he meant. Sign silly and cement. Sin or descent, we still repent. Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find either. When the truth on the surface, the lies get deeper. Say my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Love no breather. a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker. Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find neither. When the truth on the surface, the lies get deeper. Let my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Love no breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker. Justin David and Happy Yard. Made it thus far, not playing a part. I'm back alive with a sacred heart. My neighborhood park in downtown Brooklyn used to spark. Borough Hall, J Street, Hawk. Don walk slow, never walk fast, no time to talk. Granddad Marianne told me, go make my mark. This private collector's art. Don write his rhymes 2 at a time since me and my mom got our pieces from Noah's Ark. Taught me how to freestyle. Grandma and grandpa, rest in peace now. Flow soap like the beach towel. Time Bahar, my body covered in scars. It wasn't till after the first shots fired, found out the battle wasn't all. Now the white man wanna go to Mars, but won't buy tomorrow. Bye to the sorrow, lost baggage that we couldn't cargo. Thoughts travel the dark road. Gotta walk anywhere when your car broke. But red spoke, live your pen start slow. Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find neither. When the truth on the surface, the lies get deeper. Let my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Love no breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker.
I wasn't ready.
Do your best, boy. Red burn the whole chessboard. Any move you trying to make, gotta guess for it. Once upon a time, high speed chase, we gon' floor it. Look forward, don't try to look back, can't ignore it. Box of sweet chocolates, better run for us. For that new Porsche with about 500 horses. Perfect dinner, lake views, and golf courses. It's more than trophies, it's positive reinforcement. For those who understand, it's worth more than a fan's endorsement. Cause in the dark, they'll leave you. Have you walking around looking like where the torch went. When it comes to mapping these things out, gotta use more sense. Before I ever get seduced again by a horse scent. Wounds that the Lord sent. Inceptions that move like the floor's bent. Every time a verse complete is a great event. Right or wrong, anything just said he meant. Sign silly in cement. Sin or dissent, we still repent. Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find neither. When the truth on the surface, the lies get deeper. Say my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Love no breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker.
mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find neither. When the truth on the surface, the lies get deeper. Say my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Love no breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker. Justin David and Happy Yard. Made it thus far, not playing a part. I'm back alive with a sacred heart. My neighborhood park in downtown Brooklyn used to spark. Borough Hall, J Street, Hawk. Don walk slow, never walk fast, no time to talk. Granddad Marianne told me go make my mark. This private collector's art. Don write his rhymes 2 at a time since me and my mom got our pieces from Noah's Ark. She taught me how to freestyle. Grandma and grandpa, rest in peace now. Flow soap like the beach towel. Time hard, my body covered in scars. It wasn't till after the first shots fired, found out the battle wasn't all. Now the white man wanna go to Mars, but won't be by tomorrow. Goodbye to the sorrow, lost baggage that we couldn't cargo. Thoughts travel the dark road. Gotta walk anywhere when your car broke. But red spoke, live your pen start slow. Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find neither. When the truth on the surface, the lies get deeper. Say my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Love no breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker.
I wasn't ready. Ready.
Do your best, boy. Red burn the whole chessboard. Any move you trying to make, gotta guess for it. Once upon a time, high speed chase, we gon' floor it. Look forward, don't try to look back, can't ignore it. Box of sweet chocolates, better run for us. For that new Porsche with about 500 horses. Perfect dinner, lake views, and golf courses. It's more than trophies, it's positive reinforcement. For those who understand, it's worth more than a fan's endorsement. Cause in the dark, they'll leave you. Have you walking around looking like where the torch went. When it comes to mapping these things out, gotta use more sense. Before I ever get seduced again by a horse scent. Wounds that the Lord sent. Inceptions that move like the floor's bent. Every time a verse complete, it's a great event. Right or wrong, anything just said, he meant. Sign silly and cement. Sin or dissent, we still repent. Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find neither. When the truth on the surface, the lies get deeper. Say my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Love no breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker. Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find neither. When the truth on the surface, the lies get deeper. Say my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Love no breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker. Justin David and Happy Yard. Made it thus far, not playing a part. I'm back alive with a sacred heart. My neighborhood park in downtown Brooklyn used to spark. Borough Hall, J Street, Hawk. Don walk slow, never walk fast, no time to talk. Granddad Marianne told me go make my mark. This private collector's art. Don write his rhymes 2 at a time since me and my mom got our pieces from Noah's Ark. She taught me how to freestyle. Grandma and grandpa, rest in peace now. Flow soap like the beach towel. Time hard, my body covered in scars. It wasn't till after the first shots fired, found out the battle wasn't all. Now the white man wanna go to Mars, but won't be by tomorrow. Goodbye to the sorrow, lost baggage that we couldn't cargo. Thoughts travel the
dark road. Gotta walk anywhere when your car broke. With red spoke, live your pen start slow. Not on my mind, I'm not on your mind either. Tried to find 2 F-bombs, but couldn't find neither. When the truth on the surface, the lies get deeper. Let my heart cold, but no, it's not a freezer. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. So don't let my soul turn to a silent speaker. Love no breather, a silent speaker. Lord, don't let my soul turn into a silent speaker.
Let's go. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my channel. Burning the Midnight Oil Friday.
I wasn't ready.
Running system runs. Let me get out of here. I didn't even want to do silent speakers 2.4.
Do your best, boy. Red
Save
run
that.
the whole chessboard, any move.
Delete that. And do we have another Reason session open? Where did the songs go? Where'd they go? I must not have it open. But this is don't even exist. Well-being. I really don't even want to mess around with anything else. What time is it? It's 2:35. Session catalog pull. All right, we're gonna pull the session. Session catalog pull is taking much longer than I would like it to. But these things happen. Let me open these up and just get these out of the way because they just been loading there, sitting there, taking up space. So it's not necessary to have them there doing that at all. So let's. All right. Well, I probably should have been. That's probably blocking it. That's probably blocking it. Huh? Let's delete all of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. And then that. And get rid of this. And the system sync is all clear. But no structural problems found. Everything is right. Is this the right one? Huh? Indeed it is. Now boom, 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 boom. Okay. We got that going. Let's go. Let's catalog album counts and file statistics. I don't know why it's talking about any of that at all. Do not. So let's go. Let's put that right there. Okay, we can close out of this. Close all of these. Let's put this here because it's a marker for when I do have the terminal open. And then we can move this right there. Can we make this? Wow, it's making me make it like that. That's wow. That's cool though. It's all good. So, okay, system is all clear. Everything is green. Yes. Few things worth flagging from this output. 14 albums detected versus 9 in the known catalog. The scan is saying art crime, blah, 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 blah. Category 1 and category 2 shows it matched with a typo Tuesday, blah, 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 blah. A Sunrise Promise in sessions from April 2016, consistent with the 10th album flag from previous session. No action needed unless you're ready to scaffold it. Everything else is clean. What's next? A Sunrise Promise is an instrumental. I think, and I don't want to do anything with it right now. Yes, get up to speed with the 14 albums. So, and review so you can see what has occurred. I'm surprised you don't know. Uh-huh. Anything occurred. Right. That's like that. That's nice right there. Thinking about understanding a 14 album collection in its current state, review relevant chats. Four new albums were onboarded from the vault during the April 10th session. Song lists were confirmed. Blah 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 blah. Right, right. Okay, City Nice Song, Nice Song. The 14th album is likely a song right now. Sometimes we have to talk to these agents, and it's like, what? You supposed to know this. I need you to see around corners that I can't see around. Like, what in the world? So here's the complete state from the record. Four new albums scaffolded and partially migrated as of April 11th. All four after migration, the gap count was diamonds. So that tells me that this thing, let's go and just see. Let's go back to documents. Let's go to Project Outlaw. What do they have for me to update the catalog? Hmm. So let me go here. Let me go here. Last message 6 days ago. Double folder and non-existent things. collaborations, man. That's all they had. So I'm trying to figure out. We did a lot of work on calendar management system. So now it's saying that it has the complete picture. Here's the full state of the record. April 10th, it says accomplished all five votes harvested, Vault 1, Vault 4, Vault 5, Vault 6, and Vault 2. Composition 14 albums, 10,000. It's not beats, but it's eras. 8,000 session files spanning 2007 through 2026. That's 20, nearly 20 years. Mm-mm-mm. All four new album scaffolds and migrate sessions run. After first session migration passed, the missing song count was. The side mission ran against LTB 2026, looking for the working titles. Locate sessions were named Smile, Not Smile on Your Face. 14 versions confirmed, placed into Keep a Living for Philosophical Rat Tunes. April 2016 sessions were found named Stoic, Modern Science, Don't Waste It, Dedicated, identified as potential working titles for the three missing songs, but not yet confirmed by ear. Confirmed open at session in M4A finals at the Vault 5 still needed to go into final MP3s. Live listening review for 8 remaining missing songs still needed. Smile, Prometheus, CMS Operation Mandel 2, Rebuild pending. Project Construction 8, Rebuild pending. Cleanup script, archiving, active 2 script, copy bugs still open. What do you want to pick up from that list? nothing right now. I will return after sending out this message. I will return after I coordinate with the infrastructure team after I coordinate with the infrastructure team. Is there any details or information that you would like and or require from them upon my return? Send it out. All right, man. Okay. I will turn in a little while. All right, booming. I mean, we've had a tremendous live. I think this is a good time at this point to call this one a wrap. We're gonna get back started tomorrow. Most I will be verified, and we are going to continue to grow and increase. Super pleased, super grateful, thankful to everybody that showed up. Thankful for those of you who stuck around. And thank you for those of you that come in and bounce out and then come back and things of that nature. Appreciate all of it. So I'm super grateful, super thankful. As always, may this reach you up, happy and healthy in the land of the living. Much love, respect, and peace. In